Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be having a look at the new van. A few people have asked for the van tour, so as promised, here it is. So let's check it out. Right, as you can see, I've got a Transit Custom. If any of you follow me on social media, you would have seen various posts because I am absolutely in love with this van. It is, you know, a no-brainer really. It's got so much more space than my last van, and you can probably tell a lot of electricians and plumbers use them. They're a really all good round van. Transits always have been. My second ever van was a Transit, one of the really old shapes, and I've always missed it. But yeah, so I've gone for a Transit Custom. It's an ex-British Gas Transit, as you can tell by the colour. One of the disadvantages is you can't pick the colour, and I can't afford a brand new one. So the reason I've gone for an ex-British Gas is they always have a full service history. They're not really worked that hard, they're mostly done for servicing and things. And you know, I was going to get an RAC one because I really like the orange, but they use a lot of tow-in and things like that, so they are worked quite hard, whereas a British Gas isn't. So that's why I've chose it. They usually come with racking and bits anyway, so it's always a bit of a bonus. So I'll just show you what I've done. So first of all the lighting I've upgraded to LED. I tend to do that since I bought the truck. I tend to do that on all my vehicles now. They're just brighter, better you know, visibility at night, and they look pretty wicked. So I've done the fog lights and all the headlights and whatnot. They're all done. Bought a little bonnet bra just to protect the bonnet. I think it looks cool as well. I've gone for a little bit of a theme of blue and black, which as with the sign writing and things, I think is all matched up pretty well. So yeah, I quite like it. It looks a bit different, it stands out, and that was my main aim with getting the sign writing and things. I wanted it to stand out. So let's look around and I'll show you a bit more. You will have to excuse the wind slightly. I'm on top of a mountain in South Wales, but we have got cracking views. Look at that. I just thought it was a bit more picturesque and a nicer place to do the van tour rather than outside my house. But yeah, so excuse the wind. I've got the dead cat on. Whether that helps or not, I really don't know. But here's the van. This is the sign writing. Like I said, I wanted something a bit more bold. The original design they sent me, it was all sort of in these panels here. I said, come on, we can do something a bit better than that. So I've had the logo made a lot bigger, phone numbers and things all spread around a bit. Find us on Facebook, YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, I'm going to put that on all the vehicles now, just to try and get noticed a bit more with the socials. And the back then, I think it looks pretty sweet. I'm really pleased with the sign writing, in all fairness. It almost looks 3D, like it's gonna pop out with you. After I ordered this as well, I did ask them, could they make me a sticker to go on the Rhino tube. I bought a Rhino tube and I sprayed it black. It's only Hamrite, so it's not the best of spray jobs, I admit that, but you know, from a distance it looks pretty good. Like I say, I'm going to go for the blue and black theme, and then I've asked them to do just the name and the phone number in the same sort of colour as the van. So I just think it's a bit different, it stands out. And then I also, well, I had two of them made, and then I put one on the back end and up over here. So it's a bit different. Oh, and I did also get new alloys. You've probably seen that in the lockup video. I got these online. They're not special alloys, they're just black, and they look a lot better than the original wheels that were on there. So I'll just put a little photo up or something by here just so you can see what the original ones look like. They wasn't the best, and I'm a bit of a tart really. I just want it to look nice, you know. I work hard, so why not have a nice van. Anyway, let's have a look at the inside. So internally, there's a bog standard Transit. I've not done anything with it. It's not top of the range. It hasn't got all of the equipment and all the add-ons. It has got aircon. It's got heated seats. It's got heated mirrors and things like that, Bluetooth, whatnot. But it's not the top of the range model. But is it? You know, it does exactly what I need it to do. 3 seats, so I can get the kids in here. Loads more space than the Citroen Berlingo, and yeah, it does the job. It really does. So, you know, in the front it's just a bog standard van. So now let's have a look in the back. So the beauty of a British gas van as well, it's got twin side loading doors, which a lot of vans don't. So I've actually got a side loading door on the driver's side as well, and I'll just show you what we got here. So this is all Sortimo racking. It was already in here when I got it. This side I've used just for my bits and bobs. So I can open this door, I can grab switches, sockets, pendants. This is a bit of everything. This is to go in an alarm. I got to do a call to, you know, metal boxes, mattresses, dry line boxes. We've got conduit cable here. This is an offcut of 2-core flex, which I have been using for the Ring doorbells. We've got doorbell transformer. Just bits and bobs on here. This is just a nice, you know, a little bit of stock so I can just grab things. I've got my step ladder there, my trusty old step ladder. I just put a little hook on there with a metal cable tie, and it just stops it from falling everywhere. This van isn't nothing special. I haven't gone all out and customized the back like I had with the others. It had racking in there and I've made it work for myself. I'm pretty happy with it, and it's very, very functional. All my cable sits down here. It's a bit of a mess at the minute because we've been to and from jobs and just thrown it in, but that's where the cable sits, so I can just literally get out of the van, grab what cable I need, any accessories and whatnot I need, and there we go, we're off to go. Step ladder is tucked out the way there, and jobs are good at really. So it's organized as such. It's not amazing, but it works for me and Leighton, and you know, it's a big benefit having a bigger van. Now we have a look at the back. Open this up. Same setup as my Berlingo. I've velcroed that door. All my Wera stuff's on there again. So we've got all the Wera bags, all the Wera tools, everything I need. So I've got my stubby, my socket set, my long 300mm screwdrivers and whatnot. It's exactly the same as the last one. Pad saw and things, so I can just grab stuff if I need it. Spare insulation tapes. Just easy to grab. Big wipe spray, you know, just on the door, easy to grab. I've got my grab bag, which is the Vito Pro TP3B. I've got a 2-prong tester in there, you know, set of screwdrivers, you know, a little job or call out, I can just grab that off the back door like so, and I'm away to go. I use the belt loop to just clip it onto this little Netrac shelf. And there we are. These shelves then, I've got some lubricants, GT85 spray, WD-40, what's this one? That's a foaming cleaner, we've got contact cleaner, and then I've also got some carpet adhesive. So if I'm ever putting carpets up, I can glue them back down. This store, I have carpeted the doors as well. I haven't gone mad inside, but I did carpet the doors. Same again, DIN rails, spare MCBs, RCBOs, blah blah blah. And then I have also got my little silicone thing. I haven't got a lot in here in a minute, but the silicone, fire sealant and whisker gel. Silicone gun there. I've also got my magnetic bowl for screws and things. I keep a couple of spares in there if I'm ever doing anything I need the odd screw. Couple of hooks in place. I've got dustpan and brush, my cable tongue, and I've also got the CK glowworm. Never actually used that yet, but yeah, they just hook on and off if I need them. And then we've got the Aid Life for drilling and catching the dust, and the bigger one which I bought recently, which you've probably seen in the glory hole video. This is for when I'm doing fans and anything, you know, 100mm or whatnot. So yeah, I keep all them on the doors. They're easy to grab, and off we go. Internal of the van, there's a nice little rack in. I can just fill it up and I don't have to worry. On the side here, I've got my cable spooler, my Rumpertech cable roller or spooler, whatever it's called. Really handy piece of kit that is. So that goes there. Shoot, that goes there. Easy to grab again. That's what I wanted this van as. Easy to grab. Got another silicone gun there. I got that purely because this one doesn't fit grip fill and things like that. So I've got another one there spare just in case. In the bottom, we've got the Metabo Chaser. I couldn't fit this on the other van before, and it's a right nuisance. So if I was going to a job, I needed it, I'd have to drive to the job, drop all the tool bags off, drive back to the lockup, pick up the Metabo, and then go back. Now I can keep it all in one go. So I've got the Metabo, the dust extractor, and everything there. I've just put a bit of jack chain between here to stop it sliding around. Handy as hell. It's almost as if this compartment was made for it. Next shelf up is just a bit of PPE stuff and whatnot. I've got some of these spare hooks as well, but we've just got goggles, safety glasses, gloves, earplugs, masks, more gloves, just a little bit of stuff we can grab if we need it. And then I've also got a charging station again. I had a spare Metrax shelf, those, the larger one. So what I did, I cut the side out of it and bought this unit off Amazon. So I've got a 12 volt cigarette lighter there. So I can just plug that in, charge my drills up, because I've got the Hilti 12 volt charger as well. And then I've just bought a USB splitter there, because I've got two USB ports, and then I can just charge anything I want. So at the moment my speaker's on charge and my uni light's on charge. So if you can see, that's charging up there, lovely. Magnetic as well, isn't it, uni light? So it just sits on the side there. Can't fault it. And then it's got a switch as well to stop it draining the battery, so I can just knock that off as and when I want to. Air sleeving then, I bought this off Amazon as well. I didn't make one out of conduit this time, I bought a purpose built one. So I've got my earth in, my blue, my brown sleeving, and then I keep a bit bigger stuff. I use it for armoured cables and things, just to mark them up instead of using tape. I just think it looks a little bit neater. Up here, Brother labeler, so that's easy to grab now. If I need to label anything, I can just grab that. And then this bag has got my pat tester in, and it's also got a few other little testers like my RJ45 tester, and I have got another labeler in this bag as well, my old Brother one. That is kind of backwards. I do like to have it the other way round, just purposely, so if I can need the labeler, I can just grab it. So I've got both my labelers there, and then all my pat testing bits. So down the bottom, I got this off Philo Storage. I think this is an amazing piece of kit. So I've got, you know, like RJ45s and CCTV bits in there, crimps and whatnot, gel crimps, cable ties, different colours, metal ones and whatnot. And then my assortment of all different Wagos. What I liked about this was it can stack up like that, like a drawer system, but then you've also got this handle so you can carry it to the job site. That is an awesome bit of kit. It was like 25 quid. Oh, excuse me, I couldn't leave it there for that. And then I just plop my Hilti Hoover there. If we don't need the big one, we just grab the Hilti battery one and off to go. Down the side of here, a tall sweeping brush. Couldn't fit that on the other van, so that's another bonus. And I couldn't fit this on the other van either, which is the tall piece for the Metabo. So if I am doing some major hoovering up, I can use that. Next shelf up, we have got my Delago or Deligo, however you pronounce it, crimper. I have got my ferrule crimper there with ferrules, my cheapy one off Amazon, which I will probably be giving to Leighton now because I have bought the Nipex version, the Twister crimper. Probably seen that in other videos, but that sits there as well. And then I've got my velocity trays. You've seen these no end of times. One's plugs, screws and washers and things like that, rubber grommets, and the other one is just clips. 1525, 4mm, 6mm, 10mm. I've stuck a little level down here, 2 foot level, just handy to grab, and my Hypervolt template. I'm trying to get my words out, yeah. Next shelf up, I have got a box. This is just full of hole saws and some odd drill bits that I don't use. So when I'm doing downlights, I can just grab this and take it in the job with me. I've got probably 20 different hole saws in there. Let's have a look, shall we? So if I'm going to a job, I've got all different sizes, all these different ones, different arbors. Oh, I've got a load of masonry drill bits as well, 5.5. These were on offer on Amazon for £1.50 I think, so I bought 10 of them. Can never have too many. And then this is more hole saws in here. Also got some all-round band in there and the depth gauge for the circular saw. So they just sit in there. They are easy to grab as and when I want them. Not as easy to do one-handed, I must say, but there we are. They're in there. And then next I just got a tub of filler, so if we are doing downlights, you need to fill any holes with pendants, wads, etc. It's there, the dade and the cable stapler. Cable stapler is just there, don't really use it, but it's handy if I need it. We've then got this little drop down compartment. In here I keep my CK rods, my super rods and my meter drill bits. Only issue with this at the moment is you slam your brakes on, they all slide to the front, so if you can see down there, all my drill bits are down there. But I can get that to the side, so it's not a massive issue, but I'm going to put something at the bottom just to stop that happening. Then got my tester for EV chargers, my Metrol EVS tester there. I just keep that there, handy to grab when I want it. And I've got this TIS tester which they gave me for appliances. Never actually used it. They sent me it to do a review, which I really should do for them, but just haven't got round to it. But I will get it done. But that's just there as well. Like I said, it's not really used, but it's not taking up any, it's not eating or drinking, is it? You know, being sat by there, so it's there if I want it. So that's the back end of the van. Trying to be organised as I can. Oh, I forgot as well, I did buy these little pouches, velocity pouches, so I've got one with angle grinder bits in, and it's also got a spare blade for the Metabo. One then has got multi-tool blades in, and the other has got drill bits, HSS, masonry and wood bits and things like that, you know, you put in your combi drill. These are just easy little grab bags, so I can just grab one of these now, unhook it and take it into the job with me, and then I've got all of my multi-tool bits, etc, etc. And then I've also got my bending spring. My new bending spring bent the other day and broke because it was cheap conduit, so I'm back to the old faithful. I just loop the cable through the hole. It's nothing special, but it just keeps it out of the way and stops me losing it. So that's where I keep my bending spring. So yeah, that's the back of the van. It's not amazing, but it's functional and it does what I want it to do. I was lucky enough as well with the British Gas vans, they've all got this floor protector in, so I didn't need to mat it or carpet it or anything like that. I may still carpet it, I'm not sure yet, but we shall see. And then on to the next side door then. Ta-da! So obviously this is the other side now of those shelves, so I can get at my accessories this side if I want to. I tend not to, it's easier to get it the other way, but I can if I want. That racking at the back also has another racking behind it. So here I have got my laser level, my heat gun, and then my Bosch laser level as well, which is the one with the telescopic pole. So I've got all my laser levels together there, I can grab them, and my heat gun, which is very rarely used. Next shelf down, I've got my bags for the Metabo. Got 10 in there, I buy them in packs of 10. I've got Hilti Hoover bags, my A1 mat, and then black bags. So this is like a cleaning shelf. Next shelf is my extension lead. I've got a pop-up stool, a little stool, and my flex, Spiraflex for conduit. This little pop-up stool is, these are the ones I was talking about before. Let's see if I can prop you up there. The J the Spark I've seen using. These are absolutely amazing. So if I can just remember how to do it, yeah, you just twist it and pull, and then you've got a stool. So, and then you just do the same to, you can pick different heights to have it. You don't have to have it full height every time. It is a really handy piece of kit. It comes with a carry strap as well, so you can move that back and forth johns, easy as pie. Great for if you're doing a low level consumer unit. Just something to park your ass, really. And then next shelf down we have another socket set. It's my Baker one, my Old Faithful. I've had that probably 15 years, I don't know. I think I had that before I even went self-employed. I've been self-employed 10 years this year, so yeah, I've had it a while. And that's just a box from multi-tool. It's got spare blades and things in there. Probably won't ever use any of them, but I just hang on to it. And just a small wood saw. I don't buy expensive wood saws because I don't really cut much wood. And if I do, I use a circular saw because I'm not a carpenter. Hang out here, I have got a Vito Pro Pack MB3. It's completely empty. I've never used it. I don't know if I will. I bought it because it was on offer. It was reduced from like 95 quid to 35 or something ridiculous, and I couldn't leave it there. I may use it to put my labeler and things in, so I've not got the hard carry case, so I can stick my Brother labeler in there, some spare tapes and whatnot, and then I'm good to go. I did buy some cable labels and I've just clipped them on there because I didn't have anywhere else to put them for now, so that may become a labelling bag at some point. I'm not sure. Down here then is all my main kit. So that's my main tool bag I use day to day. My Velocity 9.0. I've got the 8.5 tool bag, power tool bag I should say. So all of my power tools are in there, well, all my battery power tools. And then that's my tester bag, the 7.5. I've also got the Bosch SDS, I don't know what it is, the Bi-Turbo is it? The big beast. I've got that. Bosch sent me that to do a review with. Still haven't done it. So I know the box looks dirty, but that drill has never even been turned on or charged. So new guy starting soon, hopefully. I've got a couple of interviews to do. You'll probably end up having this drill. Then down in that little corner I have got other power tools, my plug-ins. So I've got a 4-inch circular saw. What else have I got? My big circular saw, angle grinder. I've got my Titan SDS, the big boy, and the Hilti cutout tool, which is the biggest waste of time in the world. Cannot stress enough, do not buy a Hilti cutout tool. It is crap. 400 quid, what a waste of money. Do not get one. So yeah, that's just chucked down there because I don't use it. If you would like to see a tool bag tour or something like that of my tools I use day to day, let me know. And we'll get something put together. You notice there might be a gap there, that's where Leighton's bag goes, but I am currently off work at the moment, and he done a little job for me the other day, bless his cotton socks, so he took his tool bag. Here then I've also got folding buckets. I've got two. I've got them on these little magnetic hooks just to hang them up out the way so they're not bouncing all around the floor. I've got a dirty one and a clean one, so if I'm going to site, clean one I can fill with sockets, switches, yada 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 on a second fix job. Dirty one, all the rubbish can go in. I've used this to fill with dust and God knows what. It saved my bacon when I drilled through a water pipe. Well, cut through it with a multi-tool. Yeah, they're great. They are really great. For 6 quid, I would suggest getting them. Like I said, I've got two. They're hung up there. They're just handy to grab if I need them. And then we've got a bit of shelving there. Just a bit of miscellaneous crap down there. I don't even know what. I've got a couple of carry bags. The straps off like my Weaver 2Go bag. A couple of my Velocity bags. I've got batteries here, AAA and AA for testers and things. This little thing off Whisker for tightening up whisker glands. I don't even know how you open it. There we go. And I just spilt it everywhere. But yeah, I've never used it. I don't know if you've all seen them. They're a bit of a gimmick, if anything. But yeah, I've never used it. I don't think I ever will. But I'll keep on hold of it. And then I've got another spare carpet adhesive there. This is, it's like the Gecko. It's a cheap version of the Super Rod Gecko. Absolute wank, wouldn't bother getting it. I've then got a tool for scribing tool, and this box is just full. I've got Gorilla Glue, Super Glue, and different adhesives. So yeah, that's the main of the tool. Another benefit of this van was the LED lighting. This was already fitted when I bought the van, so We've got it on the ceilings, we've got it in the racking. Don't know if you can see, it is absolutely everywhere. If I take you around the back, I think there's even some in the back. Yeah, see, it's even in the back. So that was a benefit of getting a British Gas one again. But yeah, in the night that is major helpful. And they also got the spinny thing on the roof which keeps the condensation out. So fingers crossed I won't have any rusty tools. And then the last part of the tour, oh, this is where I keep all my drill bits and things. Remember I said they slide down, but I can't access them from here. But I am going to build something to stop them from sliding down there. And then the last bit, we've got all these tubs, I don't know, organisers, whatever you want to call them. I've started my sticker collection here because I lost my last one. But this was in there when I got it again. Really, really handy. For instance, this one I have got whisker boxes, small ones, big ones, junction boxes in this one. It does need topping up actually. Wago boxes, and I've got other types of junction boxes. This one is fire grommets for the boards. This one's stuffing glands. So I've got 20mm blacks, whites, greys and reds. Don't tend to use a lot of reds or greys, so I've just mixed them in because I don't carry a lot of stock of those. White and blacks are the main. Then I've got more stuffing glands here. These are the 25mm blacks, 32mm blacks and some tail glands. Don't know if you've seen these. Whisker gave me these. They like just click into a adaptable box, and then you can push your flex through, make a hole, and then this sort of like self clamps onto it, so you can't pull it out. It's like a cable clamp kind of, really. But don't really use a lot of them, but they're there. I got loads given me, so they're there. And then this one, cleats, armoured cleats. So I've got armoured cleats in that one. I've got Linian clips in that one, the super clips, and then more cleats in that one. So these three are all just cleats, different sizes and Linians, and then armour glands. So we've got some 20S's in there, 25s, and they're pouring out everywhere now. One of these, they're 25s as well, and then we've got some of the nuts, the Cobra nuts, isn't it, Jack? Yes, Cobra nuts. So yeah, that's the van tour. It has been a really good decision for me. The main reason is I can carry everything. I can get my Metabo on here, I can get my steps on here, I can even get my big step ladders in here now as well at the same time. And I still got all this floor space. The main reason I got it was EV charging. I'll have a big drum of 4mm or 6mm SWA, chuck it in here, and chuck the charger in, any other bits we need, maybe a two-way consumer unit, and it can all go in. Whereas the old van, it was all piled and piled and piled, the stuff was falling and things were getting broke. And it was a ball ache. Don't have to worry about that anymore. I've got so much more space, it's unreal. I know it doesn't look a lot, people think that racking takes up a lot. It does, but everything's so organised, I know where it is, and I've still got a nice load area here where I can actually work from. So this van was an awesome decision for me. I'm so glad I bought it. I really am. So there we are, that's the van tour. I promise I'd do it. There it is, the new A1 Beast. I do absolutely adore this van. Fantastic van, helped my work out no end. Just productivity and organisation. But thanks for watching anyway, hope you enjoyed. Any suggestions with the van, I can improve things or make things a bit more, workable, or, I can, generally improve. Leave them down below. Anything else you'd like to see in the videos, let me know. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button and the bell notification. Helps the channel get noticed as it gets shared to more people, and the more people that like it and want to be notified of future content. So I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day now in the great Welsh countryside. I'll see you soon. Ta-da.